people. Donate we go do. Our will say that your mona David Pierre. You know, still in the street, you know, this my people, my Oga Massive place, aka Maximum Udao. No one rest, you know, understand? So, you know, you're about to watch, you know, the streets, you know, episode 2. Our question today is basically the difference between Oshomole's governance and Obaseki's governance. Because in a way, because we by Yagi or you and me where we sense some you know some certain things here when we say we will not give description to that when no mama and one how you recall. So I be most see my people when they the street, most see them. They like they listen to them because they feed them.
Hey, what's up, people? It's still your homeboy Maxi representing Gorilla Multimedia Concept. And today we are in the streets of Benin. You know what we do? Going about asking people some questions, getting to know what their views is, you know, public opinion kind of thingy. And so today we ain't gonna waste much of your time. We're gonna hit the street and get to see and meet people. And you know what now? Get their opinion. Later. Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And you kindly introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Bishop Success.
Did you hear that?
Okay, I want to ask you this fantastic question. Now, I think you were around when Oshomole was the governor of this state. And you also are around now that Obaseki is the governor of this state.
Yeah.
Good. Now, I want you to tell us, which do you prefer in terms of governorship and self-personality?
Yes, first, I want to thank God for everything, for the two governments we have experienced, the one we are experiencing now, and the previous one, which is Adam Samli Oshomole. Adam Samli Oshomole tried for Edo State. I must commend him for that because of the infrastructure and everything he did. But Obaseki is building on the foundation that he laid. I prefer the two of them. The two of them tried. And what Obaseki is doing, I love him. And I pray that I continue like that.
Are you saying there's no difference between personality of these two?
Because if you watch, Obaseki is still taking instruction from Oshomole.
Did you hear that?
Why I'm saying that is that Obaseki is very careful not to, you know, offend Oshomole in terms of building on the foundation that Oshomole have laid. So the two of them, Oshomole did right. Obaseki is also doing right. So I prefer Oshomole when it was Oshomole time, and now it's Obaseki time. That Oshomole was yesterday, Obaseki is today. Today should be better than yesterday. So Obaseki is doing well today more than yesterday.
Fantastic. So which means you're saying there is no flaw from the other governance and this. Is it because they're in one political party?
No. People have been in the same political party at the end of the day there will be betrayal. But it's not like that. It's not because they are in the same political party. If you watch Obaseki, he talk less, but he do what he want to do. And since he came into power, he has been putting things in place. I love his government. I just love his government.
Thank you very much. Now, one last question. Now, you heard about the fact that Buhari said he's coming in for second term. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Yes, what I want to say to our president, he has tried fighting corruption, and he's also old. I want him to humbly resign and give the seat for the coming generation.
Did you hear that?
From 45, 50 years, they just sign into law not to run Bain. Yeah, so they should give a chance to younger generation to rule us.
You're saying age is a factor?
Yes, age is a factor now, and age is really against Buhari, not because he's not trying, but there are some things he cannot do now that he's old. He can't jump now, he can't run for, you know, this tenure that is about to expire, he went to treatment for more than 2-3 times. A young person cannot do that. There's a way a young person would think. Buhari cannot think like that. The Bible said the young will rule the old. That's what the scriptures say. Buhari is a fantastic president, but I just believe that he should allow the younger generation to take over power.
Thank you very much.
You too.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you kindly introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm myself, Okuru Festus.
Fantastic. Now, sir, there's a question I want to ask you that boils down to something happening in the city of Benin here. Now, you were around when Governor Oshomole was the governor of the state, right?
I was here that time. Okay. But Governor Oshomole tried to us. At that time, he was governor.
What about now? Obaseki is now our governor, right?
But Obaseki is still trying.
Yes, enough.
Okay.
Based on the infrastructure anyway.
Okay, fantastic. Now I want you to tell us the difference between these two individuals, personality-wise and governance-wise.
So the difference between the ex-governor
Yes, and this
and the present governor.
Personality-wise and governance-wise.
Anyway, the difference between that question in short, I need to still, you know.
Okay, the thing is this. What is the difference between Oshomole and Obaseki?
Okay, yes. Fine. The difference between Oshomole and Obaseki tenor era is a very big difference because Oshomole at our time, things were so very good. You know, economy was not so hard at this. You know, this period, there is scarcity of money and others, and the country is not balanced. As you see things, you see people are, you know, they are dying secretly anyway. But I don't know whether it's from Obaseki, but we thought it's from above. Am I right?
From above?
From above. I may say it's from above because
how do you mean, sir?
Obaseki here is trying in this state. He's trying here in our Edo state, but the economy is still, you know, it's very high. People are dying secretly.
Hey! So, what about Shomole? The difference between Shomole and Obaseki? What do you think is the difference?
But Shomole to know is, you know, is better than this period.
That's the difference between Obaseki and Shomole?
This period, yes. Yeah, Shomole, you know, why we like Shomole, if you wanted to do something, you announce it out. People will know where we are headed to. But in terms of this our present one, we didn't announce, but automatically we see that things are just, you know, moving in the city. Am I right? So that is what we are. But not that the man is not trying. Okay. The man is trying. He's trying, you know, dealing with this infrastructure anyway. You understand?
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much.
The reason why I said that it's not from me, but it's from above.
My Oga at the top.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. I want to ask you a second question. The president of Nigeria, Buhari, said he's coming in for a second term. What's your take on that?
Well, sir, to my own view or to my own understanding, but to me, I don't think the man will win the election.
When President Obasanjo from the Southwest was president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to what extent did that enhance the welfare of the hoi polloi?
People are dying simply.
Hey!
On say Raona. What? Let me don't move. But let me don't move, man. Yeah, let me don't move. Who is there? Can you get everything? But you better laugh. Jamais. Daddy. As for me, I'm going. I'll go do the booking. The chance are out here. I do. Yeah. No, I'm so. For everything, I'm disappointed. Ah. Egbe afe ikowo eya nu wa yan le ba wa wa meje ni awo na yan le ba utana ai be mu akeke no ni wa meje na nja go mo wa mo
iyo si u weje via ọkọ keve na ya viesi ya hwe anu avesi ponode no wuwu ne e were gbede efe na gbasa no wa mpuan meve won uda ma ya fe ni de mana de na ne kan ayoro aha igwedo pa aka nu wewe wonu la wo la oni se bi ta ba oni se nu wewe wo nya bo ba oriri ayo otun no enu kan we agbefu yi ati aye yin ri ko owo ti me wo na wa bi lo pupe na do iwe na wo kan ga bi ati aye yin ri ati aye yin ri na do na ga ye ke
lo so ni so enu wo wa pe we tin a
ati aye yin ri na do na ga mo ko ma ko yo ete ro se o aye na mu ke afian we ani mori odu we ni mi afian ori be no je bori me oga eri oje bori we pupo anyu na wu dayi
afian to me ne sire no yo me o te pa gbo afian na afian lo wa ko ni won wa so gbo wa ni studio no ya so wa
ama nujena tugu pa ya lo ijo zigbo la o ori nujena oni be akan ya e gbo lo o te pa agaso ima o madam na to carry na
je woni amu ra ke ona so ya bi awa be de ni la le bra wa die bi awa wa mi kan mi na ni afu me titule eyi ni o ma bi e gba ta mu wa na e du si awa e o ta na.
And as a result, there's no money in the country and there's no work.
So you feel because people are dying slowly, there's no money in the country?
There's no money in the country, and people who has job, their work is not, moving well. You understand? And like, this kind of building materials.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes, the said things will come down. But automatically, when it just comes, things were going all up. Nothing that we can buy in the market now. Nothing you can buy in the market now. These are very high. Now, it wasn't like a Jonathan era. But this time, to get money now is short. You must sweat before you get the money. And then as a result, in the market, you cannot afford anything. In the market, you cannot afford anything. Based on the building materials, you can't buy anything in the market. These are very costly. Even as part of this motor, this vehicle you are seeing so.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
But no, it's not cheap.
Okay, I want to ask you this question. Now, you're talking about vehicles and building materials and life livings of the individuals. What is your advice to the federal government that you think can best be a solution to this error, this political governance error?
My best solution to that is that the government, the president have to implement that. I have to put all these industries where people can be working. You see, people are working. There will be no kind of striking about it. And this cost of high cost of living will be reduced, and the industry and other things like vehicles will be cheap. Then I don't know if you understand.
I'm getting you.
So if those things are like that, all these food items or food stuffs like that will be cheap.
Hey!
So that Nigeria will be balanced.
So if the food is cheap, then Nigeria will be balanced?
Nigeria will be balanced, and things like all those building materials and these vehicles like that.
So you
and
like vehicles, building materials and food cheap.
They will create more industries that is more companies for people to be working.
Okay.
You understand? You have to balance the
nation.
The nation.
And if you like, even Lego Gambadoism.
Thank you very much. Hey, what's up? What's your name?
Gift.
Gift, fantastic. You stay in Benin?
Yes.
Okay, so how are you enjoying Benin City?
Good.
It's good, right?
Yes.
What secondary school do you attend?
Idogbo Primary School.
Idogbo Primary Secondary School?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Gift, what's your favorite subject?
English.
English, okay. I want to ask you this fantastic English question. If you can answer me, you get a sum of 2,000 naira here. Now, I want you to spell mosquito.
Mosquito.
Yeah.
M-O-S-K. E-R.
Hey! Idiot. You never make a time, man.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
And you kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Mr. Francis.
Fantastic. Now, Mr. Francis, I believe you were in the province of Benin when Oshomole, our ex-governor, ruled the state, right?
Yes.
And our present governor, Obaseki, is ruling the state now, right?
Yes.
Good. Now, can you tell me the difference between their governance status and their personality?
As I was saying, Mr. Oshomole, as our former governor, he tried a lot. He tried for his own tenure. But to me, I prefer Obaseki as was during his own tenure now. The way he make things very calm, Edo State was calm, everything was moving smoothly. I prefer his own tenure now.
Are you saying in Oshomole's tenure, the state was not moving smoothly?
Oshomole tried during his own tenure. You know, so everybody have his own way of doing things. So for me, he tried, but I so much prefer Obaseki as was working now.
Okay, fantastic. Now I have another question for you. Say, pastor, give member belle, and teacher give students belle. Which one you feel say worse pass?
That one, the pastor is a very bad one. It's a very bad one that the pastor give him member belle.
Okay, teacher one about.
Both one is a very bad attitude, but pastor one is very, very bad. Why? Because we are teaching the gospel.
Titillate, titivate, and if you like, even masturbate.
To me, by God's grace, I am a pastor. So we are teaching the gospel. So when you are teaching the gospel, if you want to marry, maybe it's an unmarried pastor. That one is a different case. But it seems that you have married. That does not have nothing to do with your member. So if you may eventually you give pregnant to any of your member, that one you offend God and you offend earthly. So it's not good. Coming to the teacher's aspect, that teacher needs, if it is a government school, you need to be sacked out of the school because it teaches the children immorality. That is the simple truth about it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can you kindly introduce yourself?
My name is Godfrey.
Okay, fantastic. Mr. Godfrey, I believe you were in Benin when Oshomole ruled the state, right?
Yes.
And you were also in Benin when Obaseki right now is ruling the state.
Yes.
Now, what's the difference between their governance?
As for me, in terms of Oshomole has his own way of doing things, while Obaseki has his own way of doing things. As for me, I prefer Obaseki because Obaseki can do things in different ways. In calm, so you don't normally talk to people, don't normally listen to other advice. But Oshomole do things his own way too.
Are you saying Obaseki don't take advice?
No, he don't take advice from that person. He's doing his own things in his own mind.
Just the way he sees it fit.
Yes.
Okay, what about Oshomole?
Oshomole is doing things with others' advice. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Now, another question for you. A pastor impregnates a girl, a member, and a teacher impregnates a student. That's a GSS3 teacher impregnating his GSS3 student. How will you feel about that? How do you feel? What do you have to say?
As a pastor, it's very bad because it teaches gospel. We learn from pastors. Because as for me, a teacher cannot pregnate a student because it's a teacher.
Is that what you think?
Yes. And students learn from teachers. How can a teacher not go and pregnate a student? It's very bad. Both of them are bad. A pastor and a teacher is very bad.
What do you think is worse?
It's pastor. Because we're supposed to learn from the pastor as a man of God, as a servant of God. We're supposed to learn from man of God. It's very bad for a pastor, a man of God, a servant of God to go and pregnate a fellow members. It's very bad.
I thought teachers, they teach discipline.
Yes. Teacher teach discipline. Pastor teach discipline too. Because we learn from pastor at church. Because we learn from teacher in classroom. So that is a different way. As for me, it's very bad for pastor to go and pregnate a members. It's very bad.
Is that what you really want?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
You kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Fuski, the CEO of Fuski Enterprises.
Fantastic, and this must be the place we are in right now.
Yes.
Wow, big place. So I want to ask you a question. I guess you were around when Oshomole was the governor of the state.
Of course.
And you were also around now, and you are also around now that Obaseki is the governor of the state.
Yeah.
So can you tell me the difference between their personalities and their governance?
The difference between their personality, fine. The first administration of Oshomole did fine, and it was a little bit different because it brought some strategic plans on how to picture out the way the infrastructure and all that, the good things of the Edo people. So the Obaseki administration now, we are just, although he has not spent more time in the seat.
Did you hear that?
But he has made some impact that which impressed the masses.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
What about Oshomole?
Oshomole did great, but to me, we prefer the Obaseki administration.
We prefer the Obaseki administration. Okay, now I have another question for you. A Yahoo boy steals your girl.
Okay.
And let's say a politician steals your girl. Which will you prefer?
The one of the politicians, I would prefer the politician to the Yahoo boy.
To steal your girl?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the politician will only do that temporarily in a drop, while the Yahoo boy will continue messing around with her.
Did you hear that?
Is that what you really want?
Okay, so you're cool with the fact that the person will have a higgy-jiggy of a jiggy with your girl and jump her for you later?
Because that is a temporary, and I will hit and I'll make money on top of the girl through the politician, not from the Yahoo boy.
They're gonna friend, they're not long way. Only visual.
Okay, that's your take.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
okay,
good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, can you kindly introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Osas.
Fantastic. So, Mr. Osas, I want to ask you a simple question. You were around when Governor Oshomole was the governor of the state, right?
Yes.
And you are also around now
yes.
that Obaseki is the governor of the state.
Yes.
So, what's the difference between both of them?
The difference is that Oshomole repairs roads, and Obaseki drives some people in the road to not stay for the road.
Okay.
So the difference is that the time of Oshomole, we have something doing, and we get some money. Okay. By the time of Obaseki, there is nothing, everywhere dry. Okay. That is the difference between Oshomole and Obaseki.
Political rascality. And if you like, even legal gambadoism.
Okay, so Obaseki brought in the dryness.
Yes.
Oshomole brought in the money.
Yes.
So you're saying Oshomole did more?
Yes, he
Obaseki
did more.
did not do anything?
No.
Okay, now second question. Now I want to ask you this. Say Yahoo boy steal your girl. And politician steal your girl. Which one you prefer, pass?
No, ask the question again.
Did you hear that?
Yahoo boy
steal
your woman.
Yes.
And politician steal your woman. Which one you prefer?
I don't prefer anyone.
Why?
Because the other is around the two of them is my enemy. Yes.
So your woman come follow one come on, how you coffee?
If follow one come on, I feel bad. Then I will still leave her because of not be only be woman.
You not love and rich?
No.
You don't follow?
Woman. He not love me before you go follow another person.
Cabaret show, a gladiatorial circus.
You know, guy they be. As far as I follow another person, me which is he not love me, then I will still leave him.
Okay.
If he love me, you know follow person.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the thing.
Thank you very much. Nice one.
I'm cool.
Yeah, can you kindly introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Maxwell.
You're Maxwell. Well, my name is Maximum. Okay, it's cool. Maxwell Maximum. So I guess you were in the state when Oshomole was the governor.
Okay.
And you are also in the state right about now. Obaseki is the governor.
Yeah, actually, I just came around to Benin not quite long. I'm based in Lagos, so yeah.
Fantastic. So for how long have you been in Benin now?
Let's say 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
So you don't know much about the political status here?
No.
Okay, cool. How do you feel about the fact that police, EFCC, they are raiding the Yahoo boys? How do you feel about that?
So, I believe you don't need any confirmation to know that we are busy in there. So, go straight to the sad news you came to break. The Kako, we are in Hammer, we are very super. Well, you be. Ata super. Uteya super. Any move on a bomb. You know, Kai can be in a row. New bomb ye. I didn't kill a little day. The Johnny Cowley to Abu Sudu. Why you moko? Or I say it. Maya when any day. I kick you out. Why there? Ikawate mama ri beni fun we ma bo me imacho beni keda mo o tene e o nya mo wa we e o je bo mo na mu ko iri
You know, we experienced that in Lagos, you know, so much. And when I got to Benin here, I could experience the same thing here in Benin. So
you personally?
Yeah. Only there was a day I went to maybe Ted, along Ted side. There was this police vehicle just parked, you know, by my side that very day. They were like, "So, who are you? Can we know you? Where's your ID card? Is that? Where do you work?" I was like, "Sir, I'm just an ordinary person like you." So actually, I came around just to visit a friend of mine. They were like collecting my phone, checking my phone. I'm a Yahoo boy. I'm a this.
Nonsense. They said you're a Yahoo boy.
Yeah, but due to my confidence, you know, I proved them wrong.
Well, as a station, you will explain more better.
And so it's not, you know, it's something. I think it is a bad idea, you know, raiding Yahoo guys in the street, because this is what many youths in Nigeria used to survive.
Is that what you really want?
Without this, I think Nigeria would have been, you know, worse than this. So that's my own advice.
Okay, so right now I want to ask you this question. If you have a younger one right now, telling the younger one like this, like, will you tell the younger one to be a corrupt politician or be a Yahoo boy? Which will you tell your younger one to be?
I would lie to you. I'd rather advise my brother to be a Yahoo boy.
Did you hear that?
Hey!
Hey! Than being a political, you know. So that is it.
Why?
I can advise my brother or my relatives to be politicians, because our politicians, you know, they are so corrupt. They are the ones that destroy Nigeria to this extent.
It is important to bring two fundamental points under focal biceps and biceps here.
And without, you know, I can say, without we youths standing up, maybe like to protest, all the Nigerian youth to stand up, gather together and protest against this, Nigeria will never move forward.
And encourage a state of topsy-turvydom, a complete state of political higgledy-piggledy, like we have witnessed on the floor of the house.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
That is it.
What's your ethnicity?
Actually, I'm a DJ, you know.
Did you hear that?
Hey!
Like, I can't get you.
Your ethnicity?
Can you let me more like?
Like, where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Ondo State, but I'm based in Lagos, so I just came around to visit my sister. Yeah.
So. Fantastic, thank you very much. Nice.
Good afternoon, sir.
You kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Lillian Fidelis.
Fantastic. Now, madam, I guess you were in town when Oshomole was the governor of this state.
Yes.
And you're also in town now while Obaseki is the governor of the state.
Yes.
So what's the difference between these two governors?
The difference is Shomole is a good man, but this Obaseki, I never see anything what Obaseki do for this those states, unless they do for inside town.
Allowance.
But this area I will never see.
Which area be this?
Jesus Christ Junction. Upper Sapomba.
Okay.
So this area, if rain fall here, we not stay here. Even people, all of us go run come up for this area. Everywhere go just run.
Did you hear that?
So the hardship is too much for us to bear.
So Obaseki is the cause of this hardship?
Yes.
Oshomole did not cause hardship?
No.
Wow, okay. Madam, second question. Between a pastor and a police officer, you hear say pastor impregnates, let's say, his church member, and a police officer impregnating a young girl. Which do you prefer?
Well, sure, because pastor cannot do that kind of a thing.
You think?
Yes.
You've not heard of pastors sleeping with people's wives?
I hear, but I never see with my two.
You think? Okay, so which one do you think is much more offensive?
Much offense now. If pastor pregnant a woman or sleep with another person, it's an bad thing. Even Bible condemn it.
Did you hear that?
Hi. It's not good.
The police on good, you can do it.
Police, maybe not all the police be Christian, some non-believer. But if police see do it, bad thing. It's not a good thing.
Why?
It's against by God, Bible now. It's not good.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, can you kindly introduce yourself?
Yeah, they call me Nice Cross. I rep Southside Benin, one of Nigeria.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I heard you're a gospel singer.
Yeah, I'm a gospel singer. We're just keeping it free, life and direct, ensuring to see how we can keep the gospel music busy and ensure we get to our destination.
Yeah, nice one. See, fantastically, I heard this guy sing. You won't believe it, his voice is fantastic. Mwah. You know what, do us a freestyle.
I don't really have a voice, but just as I said, but I don't know what I can do, but let me just do some little thing. Okay. You are Alpha and Omega, we worship you, Allah. You are worthy. Did I kill it? No.
Come on. You killed it. You nailed it. Now, I have a question for you. I guess you were around when Oshomole was the governor of this state.
Yeah.
You're very much around now that Obaseki is the governor of this state.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to tell us, what's the difference between these two governors?
To me, if I want to say, I really prefer Oshomole then. Because when Oshomole was the governor of Edo State, I think though the economy was not that stable, but at least they flow small now, you know, understand?
Okay.
But compared to this time that Obaseki, everybody, I was once a government worker too now. For 2 years now, if I'm not making mistake, I've been in the house. You understand? So that's just it. But though, I believe the guy is working on something, you know. He does not, as in you can't start something once and I believe the guy has something for us, so we just believe that someday he will definitely... Yeah, he will definitely work on those stuff and fix everybody.
Nice one. I have another question for you. Now, you know, the president of Nigeria, Buhari, is coming back, second term.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
See, if I feel gather all the ancestors within my village, I remember they beg that man for us. Okay. We don't want to see post ourselves.
Did you hear that?
You don't understand? You understand? Because we come to think of it now, we have been suffering. The worst part, people say, they tell us that the youth are very lazy. Come on. You doing this work, you deserve some accolade, man. Nice. Even me, self, I deserve some accolade. But you understand? But the situation of the country is just, man, it's very, very bad. I must confess, I'm very, very angry. It's something else. Look at all the youths now. They are just jobless and nothing to show for.
According to him now, jobless, right?
Yeah, because it not provide job opportunity for the youth, but we are ready to work. We don't have that.
Okay, now my third question to you is this. If you become the president of Nigeria, tell me the 3 things that you will do.
You see the way I smile, so that question is strong. But
3. So let's go. First one.
Well, if I'll be the president of Nigeria, first of all, personally on my own, I'll make sure that every other people that we employ in power, every person that will put in power will be the youths at first. Okay. Because when you have youth around you, at least they have the energy to do things.
Youthful thinking.
Yeah, youthful thinking to do things for you.
2.
Then 2,
I'm fine. Afternoon to
Yeah, can you kindly introduce yourself?
They call me International Cruz Young is simple.
Fantastic. You sound like an artist.
Yeah, I'm a rap artist.
Yeah, a rapper.
Yeah.
Nice, chop knuckle.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, you know what? Do us a freestyle, you know, for the sake of the thingy thingy.
Alright, let's go. How do I see myself? And I'm the choosing man. God's grace speaks for me. I keep moving on. And with the light of the world, the blessings are sure. Ready for greatness. That's why I'm on the go. Jesus was. Get it. Let's go.
Nice, fantastic. So you're from BC?
Yeah, I'm from Benin City.
Is this your ethnicity, like BC?
Yeah, sorry, I live here, but I'm from Warri, like I'm from Delta State.
Okay, Delta State. Okay, fantastic. Were you in Benin when Oshomole was the governor of the state?
Very well.
Okay, now you're still in Benin, Obaseki.
Very well, yeah.
Now, what's the difference between these two individuals?
First of all, I say I love Oshomole administration. You understand? Well, it's cool, it's nice, you know, with the amendment of the youth, you know, what the job he has created, you understand, the road and all that. It's cool, but Obaseki, what he's doing, they say is like what they say is vacancy governor, you understand?
Are you serious?
Yeah, you know, Ogbe, this is street back of Ogbe, Oba Palace. Yeah. Man, if you go to that area, that place is neat, you understand? Okay. The guy's trying, he's doing his good job, he's doing a good job, man.
Fantastic.
I love him, it's cool.
Fantastic. Now, I want to ask you this question. Now, a politician steals your girl.
Yeah.
And a Yahoo boy steals your girl. What do you prefer?
I prefer a politician. Nothing, come on, man. These people that are nothing, because these people they are, I wouldn't say they are, how will I say, they got cash, bro.
Who? Which of them?
I believe the politicians.
Valid proceedings.
Okay, what about the Yahoo boys, the bad ones?
They are cool. No, they are not bad, bro.
You know, as in, they might mean the bad ones, like money.
Okay, money. Well,
it was due to the Yahoo boys, the word money long came about. It wasn't the politicians.
Yeah,
the politicians didn't bring money long, because the Yahoo boys are brought money long.
Yeah, it's a street item now. What to do, you understand?
Or they hide your face business. So,
boys got hustle for the matter.
So which of them will you feel?
Okay, it's cool, right? Yeah. Which of them will I feel is cool?
Yeah, cool. Still, okay, this one's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer the politician. That's true. Yeah, because I'll just take a look. I'll look at it from this perspective, like, well, it's an old fashioned. Let me just let it go. You understand?
Okay,
like this is
and your girl
let it go, and the person just let it go.
So
like,
what if it was a Yahoo boy?
I have to think, I have to, runs through my mind. I'll have to think about it, like, this guy is a young dude, he has money, and I'm a young dude, man, so I have to, like, buckle up and try to make some cash. That's what's up. So
fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, looking forward to your single. You have some singles already, right?
Very well, Mosh. I have videos and everything. The album is out already.
Nice one. Thank you. Okay, nice. Thank you. Yeah, good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
Can you kindly introduce yourself?
My name is Tolerance.
Oh, fantastic. Tolerance. Now, I want to ask you a very simple question. I guess you were in Edo State when Oshomole was governor. You were in the state then?
Yes.
And you are still in the state now that Obaseki is governor?
Yes.
So what's the difference between these two governors?
It is important to bring two fundamental points under focal biceps and biceps here.
Now, what is the difference between their time? Did Oshomole do well more than Obaseki, or Obaseki did well more than Oshomole? What do you think?
Oshomole did well more than Obaseki.
Why do you feel that? Don't worry, feel free. Why do you feel? Was there lots of money in Oshomole's time and nothing in Obaseki's time? Or Obaseki's time is just too organized more than Oshomole's time? Or why do you say that?
I don't know.
Are you for real? Okay, I want to ask you another question. A pastor getting pregnant one of his members in the church, and a teacher getting a student pregnant, which one is more offensive?
Pastor.
Why?
Because he preached the word of God.
What about teachers? They are disciplined.
They are different.
What's the difference?
The difference is that a pastor preached the word of God. Teachers teach students, so it's different.
So teacher can teach them how to do it and do it? that what you're saying?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir.
You kindly introduce yourself.
I'm Sister Lovett. By name.
I guess you are the owner of this place.
Yes.
So what's the name of this place?
Although I never give her a name, child.
Okay, now I want to ask you one question. I guess you did the turn when Oshomole be governor.
What? Shomole is Itra.
But you did when he be governor that time?
Yes.
And you did now as Obaseki be governor?
Of course.
So,